Greetings, class of 1979. Hopefully, you remember me. This is Bruce, and I just wanted to take a few moments to really share some thoughts about the class reunion that's happening June 20th to the 27th in 2019, which is only about 6 months away. I've been extremely excited through many of the conversations that I've had, whether it's in the planning committee or people calling and asking questions or texting. There seems to be a lot of excitement about the class reunion. So I hope that you are getting excited. You should see a complete listing of information about the events, the cost of the events, the fundraisers that we are working on, and travel information and all that good stuff is in the document that you are receiving at this point. But I wanted to say that it's important that we celebrate us. It's 40 years since we've graduated from high school. We have actually lost three of our classmates: Sandra Latimer, Gene Weeks, also known as Zebulon, and Russell Richards, also known as Butch, are three of our classmates that we have lost, which is definitely a sad occasion for all of us. But I think it's also important that we get together before we start losing any other classmates. This will probably be the first time that we are actually able to get together after 40 years. And I'm hoping that we see the priority and the importance of us getting together. Over the years, I mean, people may have had different issues in high school, of course. That's typical. I've had my share of issues with the class. But it's 40 years ago, and we have hopefully all grown up, and uh, it's an opportunity for us to still remember that special place that touched our hearts in terms of being at St. Joseph, graduating at St. Joseph. But I also want to say that this reunion is also for all of us who have come through the path of the class of 1979. So whether or not you went to St. Mary's or St. Patrick's or went to St. Joseph and left or came in later, graduated with us, didn't graduate with us, you were still part of that journey. And so I'm hoping that you would take a moment to really consider coming home, coming and joining this celebration for the class of 1979. I've also heard through the grapevine that Central's class of 79 is also having a reunion in June. So, some of you who have graduated out of Central High School, it probably might be a good time for us to kind of attend some of the events together. There's a lot of stuff that's geared towards us in the class of 79, but there's also event we're kind of calling evening or partying with the class of 79 on Saturday night, which will be a party. So that should be fun. But I mean, there's a sunset cruise. We have a trip to Buck Island. We have a luncheon at Cast Iron Pot. We have Frederickstead Sunset Jazz. We have a special dedication at the church service on Sunday at St. Joseph Church, and a dedication to our classmates that we've lost. And then we're also doing a special dedication to a gift that we're presenting to St. Joseph High School as well. And so there's just many opportunities for us to enjoy each other, but still having time to spend time with family and friends in St. Croix. So again, I hope that you can join us. The more that we can get to St. Croix will be a good thing. And for some folks, but they haven't been back to St. Croix, or for other folks, we haven't seen people since graduation. I hope as you read the letter, you will also click on the hyperlinks to some of the songs that were part of our class night, part of graduation, and I also hope that you will contribute to the fundraising events to purchase benches and tables for the senior tree, and then we're also starting a scholarship fund. I just want to be clear that there are different ways that we're looking at those two fundraising events. The first fundraising in terms of the table and and benches is really targeted towards the class of 79 in terms of giving back a gift to the College of 79. However, the scholarship fund that we're trying to raise is really sponsored by the class of 79, but it's really about getting as many of the alums of St. Joseph to contribute to a scholarship fund that we can issue to a graduating senior in uh, the class of 2020. So look forward to communicating with folks. Feel free to use the website. The website is the key spot with all of the information. You can always go to the website, get the latest information about all of the programs. I also need you to RSVP before January 15th. The reason why we're asking for the RSVPs at this point is that some of the events are as a number capacity, as well as we're trying to figure out in terms of the final cost based on the number of expected folks. So really think about, one, are you coming? And if you're coming, who are the people that are going to be in your party to join us at each of those events? So if you can fill that out before the 15th of January, that will be helpful. We will also provide more details in terms of the events that cost and how to purchase the tickets. But right now, the RSVP and knowing the numbers is extremely important. So again, just want to say thank you for listening to the video and reading the information. And just want to say thank you to the planning committee who have been working for, especially this year, but we started in August of 2017, and then we got kind of hijacked by the two hurricanes, etc. So we kind of restarted in August of 2018. But appreciate all the support from individuals that have been there from the beginning, for people who are popping in on the telephone conference calls. They have all been helpful. So again, thank you. Look forward to seeing you in June. And let me know if you have any questions. You can reach me through the website, or you can reach me at brucesmail2009 @gmail.com. And I look forward to seeing everybody in June. Peace.